Hariali paneer tikka. I'm getting that strong flavour on mint, so I'm pretty happy with that. Most people will come on social media and try to hide their imperfections a lot, but not me. I try to be as honest as possible, and I like to show a lot of progression and that learning curve because, it's a thing for me as well. Whenever I look back on my page, I think so much like, wow, how far have I come? I started over here and now I'm over here and I'm still growing and I'm still progressing. And that is the way you want to be. That is the best way to be. So basically, how do we go on here? So I tried to make Hariali paneer tikka and, I'll be honest, I was not happy with the results. It could have been so much better. And even then, I was happy with the attempt. I was happy that I attempted it, but the final product, definitely could have been better. So by far. So where did this start off, and where did this go wrong? So it went wrong with the ratio of the hari chutney to the dahi. So I've used half a cup of hari chutney to 1 cup dahi, and that is where the mistake first happened. So what did this impact? So it impacted the color. So that color was not as much of a vibrant green that I wanted. It was more on the lighter green side, which was quite upsetting to see. But trial and error, like I say, you win some, you lose some. And then after that, it was to do with the runniness of the marination. So what I did was I used too much dahi to start with, and then because I used corn flour, then that's not as good of an agent as Vesan in a situation like this. So obviously, I've only used corn flour because that's the thing I had access to. And to be honest with you, it is pretty bad as well that I don't have Vesan in the cupboard. So how can I be cooking desi food and not have Vesan in the cupboard? A bit of shame on me, you get what I mean? So all of that aside, we had to go at just getting everything onto the skewers like we did, and then we put it into the air fryer, similar to the paneer tikka that we made before. And then you flip onto the other side, and what I've done is I've added a bit more marination onto it because I had some left over, and then obviously the butter, and then here we go. So this is the final Hariali paneer tikka, and let me know what your thoughts are. Take care and bye.